Is his neighbor a fisherman? Is his neighbor a fisherman? Don't you feed occasionally? Don't you feed occasionally? I got so hooked on this story. I got so hooked on this story. Common rituals. Common rituals. Didn't he wait? Didn't he wait? He will be back in a week. He will be back in a week. My grandmother is an electrician. My grandmother is an electrician. He needs to book a flight ticket. He needs to book a flight ticket. Can offer. Can offer. They enjoy trying new cuisines. They enjoy trying new cuisines. Doesn't it ever take off? Doesn't it ever take off? Is his grandson a preacher? Is his grandson a preacher? Can I go to graphics card? Can I go to graphics card? Coffee spills on the table. Coffee spills on the table. This is a cozy blanket. This is a cozy blanket. I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope. I'll have the shrimp scampi, please. I'll have the shrimp scampi, please. I'd like a glass of Malbec, please. I'd like a glass of Malbec, please. You are a responsible individual. You are a responsible individual. He wants to adopt a pet. He wants to adopt a pet. I studied English for 2 hours. I studied English for 2 hours. Was our mother an art director? Was our mother an art director? His siblings are translators. His siblings are translators. Can he become a urologist? Can he become a urologist? You shouldn't fall every month. You shouldn't fall every month. I am so amazed by this world. I am so amazed by this world. It was rarely non-mechanical. It was rarely non-mechanical. Let's take a closer look. Let's take a closer look. Does he always have to lift? Does he always have to lift? I have to study for a spelling test. I have to study for a spelling test. Please accept my deepest condolences. Please accept my deepest condolences. I have a question. I have a question. We didn't print it 5 years ago. We didn't print it 5 years ago. Could you please speak slower? Could you please speak slower? They surfed in Hawaii. They surfed in Hawaii. The woman who helped me. The woman who helped me. We will provide you with all necessary prescriptions. We will provide you with all necessary prescriptions. We met in the afternoon. We met in the afternoon. Pay fake service. Pay fake service. We watch movies at home. We watch movies at home. Actually, despite this. Actually, despite this. Couldn't I just be present every day? Couldn't I just be present every day? I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. Know your job. Know your job. What is the beer selection? What is the beer selection? I'm in the room next to the door. I'm in the room next to the door. He was a cashier 4 years ago. He was a cashier 4 years ago. How can you say that? How can you say that? International organizations are important for global trade. International organizations are important for global trade. Where do you work? Where do you work? He enjoys hiking in the mountains. He enjoys hiking in the mountains. Do you offer homemade sodas? Do you offer homemade sodas? It sounds great. It sounds great. Why do you want to travel? Why do you want to travel? Can you give it to us? Can you give it to us? Were his parents policewomen? Were his parents policewomen? Can we command every week? Can we command every week? Do you know? Do you know? How often do you cook at home? How often do you cook at home? Where do you stand on this issue? Where do you stand on this issue? I often go for walks in the park. I often go for walks in the park. Let's continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. Let's continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. The nurse will explain your discharge instructions. The nurse will explain your discharge instructions. Should not discuss. Should not discuss. Will they not surround it? Will they not surround it? His cousins were orthopedists. His cousins were orthopedists. Can't it happen every year? Can't it happen every year? Aren't we missing? Aren't we missing? Making friends is easy. Making friends is easy. I became so invested in the stories of these characters. I became so invested in the stories of these characters. I can go home. I can go home. His neighbor is an inspector. His neighbor is an inspector. Was your son a tailor? Was your son a tailor? They may not affect. They may not affect. I am an intensifier every day. I am an intensifier every day. Can I go to my next lesson? Can I go to my next lesson? Should not be connected. Should not be connected. She wasn't a waitress for 2 weeks. She wasn't a waitress for 2 weeks. He will answer after a century. He will answer after a century. How about the movie? How about the movie? It will start last year. It will start last year. Is my stepsister a bailiff? Is my stepsister a bailiff? Can you give me the pen? Can you give me the pen? Is his stepson a naturalist? Is his stepson a naturalist? We played basketball in the park. We played basketball in the park. He managed to lift the heavy box. He managed to lift the heavy box. We have a graduation ceremony. We have a graduation ceremony. Can't they pay? Can't they pay? I'm meeting Mark for lunch today. I'm meeting Mark for lunch today. He couldn't reach out. He couldn't reach out. Were our brothers sociologists? Were our brothers sociologists? We need to shuffle the cards. We need to shuffle the cards. I don't notice anything special about this example. I don't notice anything special about this example. What a helpful friend. What a helpful friend. How long will you stay? How long will you stay? He is studying for his final exams at university. He is studying for his final exams at university. I read a book after lunch. I read a book after lunch. Tickets for the concert are sold out. Tickets for the concert are sold out. To the toilet this way. To the toilet this way. It may not heal often. It may not heal often. Should I do it now? Should I do it now? He is my best friend. He is my best friend. He hopes to find a new job soon. He hopes to find a new job soon. Are these apples organic? Are these apples organic? Your grandmother was a neurologist. Your grandmother was a neurologist. Who is the last champion here? Who is the last champion here? The food was cooked by the chef. The food was cooked by the chef. I'll have the vegetarian curry. I'll have the vegetarian curry. Do you want to try the pants? Do you want to try the pants? His wife is a mechanic. His wife is a mechanic. We will be at the cinema at 8. We will be at the cinema at 8. Your son is a designer. Your son is a designer. I can't get enough of this movie. I can't get enough of this movie. I wanted to say. I wanted to say. It may burn occasionally. It may burn occasionally. There may be no lifeguards at dawn. There may be no lifeguards at dawn. My grandfather was the founder. My grandfather was the founder. We accept immediately. We accept immediately. Can you last at night time? Can you last at night time? This is a delicious cake. This is a delicious cake. Was his stepbrother the sous chef? Was his stepbrother the sous chef? Can you pass me this? Can you pass me this? Was his father a paramedic? Was his father a paramedic? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Can I go to the start button? Can I go to the start button? I need to stretch my legs. I need to stretch my legs. Was his grandson a drummer? Was his grandson a drummer? We'll add it immediately. We'll add it immediately. Are your siblings lawyers? Are your siblings lawyers? The sun will set at 19:00 this evening. The sun will set at 19:00 this evening. He hates studying for exams. He hates studying for exams. Is your son a laundress? Is your son a laundress? He rarely uses the stairs. He rarely uses the stairs. What's up? What's up? We will let you leave early. We will let you leave early. The end of the road is near. The end of the road is near. He's got a lot of homework to do. He's got a lot of homework to do. Can I go to the control panel button? Can I go to the control panel button? Wouldn't he be a blacksmith for 10 years? Wouldn't he be a blacksmith for 10 years? Shouldn't it be collected every week? Shouldn't it be collected every week? Do you like going to the beach? Do you like going to the beach? We don't translate every day. We don't translate every day. Was your stepsister your apprentice? Was your stepsister your apprentice? Are they supposed to be archaeologists? Are they supposed to be archaeologists? I'm lost, can you help me? I'm lost, can you help me? Oh, I love New York. Oh, I love New York. You can sing normally. You can sing normally. It's such a thought-provoking story. It's such a thought-provoking story. I understand to your worry. I understand to your worry. Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry, I do not know. I'm sorry, I do not know. I had to go to school. I had to go to school. Can I listen to music? Can I listen to music? They were formerly firefighters. They were formerly firefighters. The movie takes place in Paris. The movie takes place in Paris. Our daughter is a jeweler. Our daughter is a jeweler. Which countries did you visit? Which countries did you visit? He watched a movie last night. He watched a movie last night. We usually have our lunch at 13:00. We usually have our lunch at 13:00. I come home around 7 o'clock. I come home around 7 o'clock. I want to show them. I want to show them. We did not guide at night. We did not guide at night. I can stretch at sunrise. I can stretch at sunrise. This explains it. This explains it. Can she do gymnastics at noon? Can she do gymnastics at noon? They did not make an evaluation. They did not make an evaluation. What a beautiful city. What a beautiful city. Can't I sit down after 4 years? Can't I sit down after 4 years? I'm so glad I gave this a chance. I'm so glad I gave this a chance. Would he work as a florist at noon? Would he work as a florist at noon? I work as a teacher. I work as a teacher. He still needs to buy food. He still needs to buy food. Then he will become a minister. Then he will become a minister. Can I eat my salad without croutons? Can I eat my salad without croutons? Would we kick at dusk? Would we kick at dusk? How often do you go for a walk? How often do you go for a walk? Excited for the concert. Excited for the concert. They won't be putting him in jail anytime soon. They won't be putting him in jail anytime soon. The school yearbook is out. The school yearbook is out. It's very easy. It's very easy. I miss you when you're not here. I miss you when you're not here. Does it need to be connected sooner? Does it need to be connected sooner? Always belong to someone else. Always belong to someone else. Why are you using it? Why are you using it? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Can you write on the board? Can you write on the board? How many forks are in the drawer? How many forks are in the drawer? I will go to Ankara, the capital of Turkey, next week. I will go to Ankara, the capital of Turkey, next week. I need to check my emails. I need to check my emails. It's as good as new. It's as good as new. Can you give me some advice? Can you give me some advice? He was analyzing. He was analyzing. Won't you referee at noon? Won't you referee at noon? Our mother-in-law is a farmer. Our mother-in-law is a farmer. He is a hard-working person. He is a hard-working person. I'm a little sick. I'm a little sick. It started to rain heavily. It started to rain heavily. We will have a picnic in the park. We will have a picnic in the park. Was your aunt a cook? Was your aunt a cook? There may not be a psychiatrist often. There may not be a psychiatrist often.